So, hello guys, I am playing Rust, the newer, improved version of Rust, which I never had the pleasure of playing. I never played the old one. I saw Frankie on PC and 1080p playing it, and I thought, nah, it's not really for me. But since this overhaul, man, has the game improved. The graphics have increased, like, exponentially, and everything is really quite pretty. Just let me turn the grass up a little bit. I tend to turn it off when I'm playing properly online, which technically I am doing right now, but I do turn it off because sometimes it's really hard to find things when you've dropped them. So I'm just going to loot this dead guy. Now, this is going to save me building a lot of things. So yeah, there's a lot of crafting in this game. It's kind of like Minecraft meets DayZ standalone, but 10 times better than DayZ standalone. Let's put that in the actual inventory. Oh, this is my old dead body. There we go. This will be starting from scratch. But I will show you the things from scratch, because that would be much better. Don't need those. I'll take a spear, and I'll take some uncooked food. Okay, I think I just dropped that. I'll take a stone as well, for crushing things. There we go, take some raw meat. That's everything that's important, really. So generally, the first thing you would be doing when you start playing Rust is gather a little bit of resources, things like wood, and all you need is your trusty rock to bash the tree a few times. And keep an eye on what's going on around you, because this is actually a lot louder than it sounds. You can hear people bashing trees and rocks from quite some distance. So yeah, there's an eating and drinking icon in the bottom right hand screen you can see there, as well as your health. Now, the environment can actually damage you in this game. If you get too cold or too hot, you can actually start losing health, so it's pretty in-depth so far, even though it's still technically early access. So, bash this tree a few more times. So when you start crafting some of the better tools, like a proper hatchet and stuff, this doesn't take quite so long, and you gather more resources each time as well. So with the rock, everything is basic. So there we go. Now this tool, this wonderful looking stick, which is just a slice of bone, you can use this to attack people, but generally it's best used gathering resources. You attack a deer, you'll get more resources for that. And yes, you can eat human meat if you really want to, which is a little bit creepy, but I'll just use that to collect some animal fat, which is used in a lot of the fuel. Now, the rocks you can collect, there's a base over there, the rocks that you can collect are now slightly different looking, I believe, to what they used to be. So now you have to look for something that kind of looks like, not these kind of rocks, you can't harvest these ones, but you can harvest the ones that are kind of a darker black and kind of round. It kind of looks like an ice cream cone, but without the cone bit. You'll see something that resembles a little black shiny ice cream on the floor. I'll show you these just over here somewhere. So yeah, if I go out into the snow now, at a certain height, the sun's out, so it might not affect me so much. Or it might not affect me at all. I do have a little bit of clothing, and yes, there is nudity in the game, so that's all pixelated. There's another base over there. There's a lot of bases over here where I spawned. Oh yep, see that? Too cold. I will actually start to lose health if that gets too low. So, you've got to survive! Which is what I like to do, survival games. So at night time, because there's a full day and night cycle in the game, at night time, obviously the cold, swimming in the ocean, lakes, or running out in the snow will affect you even more. So you have to build a fire. So yeah, here's what I was trying to describe. These rocks look a little bit different, kind of darker black, sort of a gold moss colour on there. And so you can bash these, and you'll get stones, sulfur ore, and metal ore from these. So, I'll show you the crafting menu. So in here is all the useful things like building a campfire so you don't freeze to death. And you have things like locks, barricades, building plans, we've got some of those. Your sleeping bag acts as like a respawn point, but you got to be careful where you put those. So yeah, building some shoes is probably the next good thing to do. And a stone hatchet, stone pickaxe. Get 2 of those. And weapons that I've discovered so far, this is all I have because I've literally just started. So eventually find like AK-47 blueprints and stuff so you can craft actual weapons. In this case, all we've got at the moment is bow and arrows and pokey sticks. So I'll grab a few more things here and I'll show you the building mechanic, which is quite intuitive. I quite like it. So my shoes are nearly done. The other things are queued. So I may still get cold running into the snow, but I should be a little bit more warm than I used to be. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I'll show you the building thing now, because this is arguably one of the best things in the game. So you start off with a foundation, like just about everything else. The building mechanics are a lot like Subnautica, if you've seen me play some of that. So we're using about 50 wood here for all these. And then, once you have a hammer, which we don't actually have, we'll queue that. Then you can upgrade things. So when you collect your stone, you can upgrade these to stone, and they're a little bit more, a little less destructible. Because right now, 5 out of 5 HP, you could sneeze near these and they will fall down. So you want to upgrade your foundations as soon as possible. And then when you build walls, etc., we've got a bit of wood, so I may as well show you guys that. So you right click and you have a radial menu, which is really nice. And then just choose what you want to build. In this case, a wall. And then once we've got some more resources, I can actually show you even more. So now I have a stone hatchet. We'll collect a lot more resources from the trees. So we're getting 20 wood a time now rather than 10. And I believe you chop it down a little bit faster. Not that there's a chopping down a tree animation yet, they just kind of disappear, but they do grow back. So I'll hatchet a few more trees, dig a few more rocks, and I can show you a bit more of the crafting and base building. Now obviously people can break into your bases and then steal all your treats, so making a strong and sturdy base is the name of the game here. In a few moments I'll show you guys some hunting as well, because you have to survive, you need to eat. And while you can eat people, it's not really recommended. You go after deer, wild boar, wolves, horses as well, because horse meat is wonderful. As you can see, some of my weapons and tools are actually degrading. You can repair them with a repair bench, or just craft a new one, obviously. But apparently, they do get a little bit weaker every time you repair them, so eventually you're going to have to craft a new one, which is quite good as people just have unlimited guns. Or infinite tools. So that's probably a good thing, that you can't just keep repairing stuff. So it looks like that guy's base was broken into because there's no door on it. Alright, so now I've got some tools and some more resources. We'll quickly throw up something that resembles a base. So have a doorway, have a door. And then what you can do, once you've got the hammer, is you can upgrade stuff. So you could have a stone wall, which has 500 out of 500 HP, making it a hell of a lot difficult to get in, which is what you want really. And of course you could put a lock on your door and then upgrade your door so it's not wood and easy to chop down. And you can get quite technical with your building. A lot of people use like the triangle foundation and floors to craft something, and they'll make an interesting pattern out of things. Oh. Yeah, so for now it's gonna have to be a really strange shaped wooden roof. But I am just quickly trying to show you how it works. So yeah, it's not straight or anything. But there you go. Got a thatch roof. And so again, after that you can upgrade it and make it into metal and stuff, make it almost impossible to break into, but there is things like C4 in the game, so people could eventually just blow the crap out of your base and then break in. So it's best to make a really sturdy base that's really hard to get into. So that's that bit. Okay, I'm a little bit too cold, so I am losing health, but I'm on the hunt. Oh. 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 That didn't go very well. Oh, there's a barrel there. Those have some really nice pickups, or maybe not very nice pickups, depending on your luck. Oh. Horsey's been a bit glitchy. Ah, it changes direction every time I fire. Oh no! Yes! One shot, one kill. I'm just gonna grab this barrel because it might be something really good inside. If you see these, you really ought to collect them. There may be nothing inside, or there may be something useful like that, like a hunting bow. But when you find blueprints that allow you to build things as many times as you want, as long as you have the resources, you may find like a proper weapon blueprint, like a pistol, or if you're very lucky, maybe a machine gun. That's an interesting looking base over there. Oh, there was nothing in there. What rotten luck. So yeah, you can, most of the time, get your arrows back if you're lucky. Sorry, horsey. But I need your fat and your cloth and your wolf meat and bone fragments. But mostly the cloth. I don't need any bone fragments. I need the cloth to make some clothes. I'm freezing my nuts off, quite literally. Build up trousers. Whoops. Whoops. There's no crosshairs to... Oh! We may have found a teleporting... Oh no, he just dropped dead straight away. Oh. That's an animal. I thought that might be a player for a second. Yeah, I'm getting really cold, guys. I'm gonna steal this person's fire. I don't... Yeah, there's no wood in there to make a... Just let me use that. There we go. It's now got 50% comfort as well, so once you get 100% comfort, you start regenerating a little bit of health. Oh no, 50% is enough. I thought you needed 100. I learn something new every day. So if we now put our collected meat in here and split it a few times. Oops. This will now start spitting out some cooked food. And now maybe if I put some pets on, I shouldn't get as cold. No, still too cold. Need some improved clothing. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that we ended up in a really snowy area, but there is deserts and nice grass plains. Now I've just spotted an airdrop. Now these are really good. If you can get to these quick enough, there are some really good treasures dropped. Things like guns, ready-made, gun blueprints, you never know. So I'm gonna chase it as best I can and then try and find out if I got anything good. There's a barrel over there, but I'm just going to ignore that. It would be nice to end the video with a nice captured airdrop. The chat has gone really quiet, so there may be only 1 or 2 people running up to this. Depends on where it drops though, it could be really far away. I agree with that guy. We did not see anything drop out of that. It could have been right at the other end of the map. So, it's pretty random where it drops. You may get lucky, or you may be unlucky. And so with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for some more gameplay. If you want to see more of this game, please let me know. And I will be streaming a lot of this game for the next few months probably, until something comes out. Because this is a lot of fun, and a lot more interaction happens on the server that we actually stream on, because there is a ton of people. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. I'm just going to collect some rocks.